okay, something weird's going on. Someone just came in with a lot of money and is signing all these new fighters. Here's a few of the known names. Wanderlei Silva, Alexander Gustafsson, Tyron Woodley is back in the mix, Luke Rockhold, Frank Mir, Andrei Arlovski, Marlon Moraes is back, Fabricio Werdum, Gegard Mousasi, Francisco Trinaldo, who should have never been cut from the UFC in the first place, Rousimar Palhares, the leg snapper, Benson Henderson, Jeremy Stevens, the hardest hitter at 145, Ilia Latifi, Greg Hardy, Phil Hurst, Anthony Pettis, Junior Dos Santos, Hector Lombard, Abubakar Nurmagomedov, Kevin Lee, he fits into this of course, Will Brooks, who beat Michael Chandler twice before, Andre Sokerman, who almost beat Sean O'Malley at one point, Paige Van Sant, which is weird, she's had a bunch of plastic surgery and Botox done, so that's not a good idea to fight with it. It goes on and on and on. So okay, just every single fighter that's not in the UFC has just been signed to this promotion. The promotion is Global Fight League. Never heard of them before, a brand new promotion, and obviously has some serious investors behind it to be able to grab all these guys. It says it's a team fight league, so a bit like what was done before with the International Fight League or the IFL for sure. It was US based and they had teams like the Huston Huckberries. It was a bit like sports teams in like football or cricket. You had Dom Fry, the leader of the Arizona team, like the Tucson Scorpions. Might be something like that tried again, which it says is fighter first and will give 50% of the revenue to the fighters. So okay, that's noble, but can I make money in the first place is the question. What I wondered about is some of these guys are ancient, like Wanderlei Silva and Fabricio Werdum for example. They haven't fought in years and were just in a lawsuit complaining about having CTE, saying they needed the money right now. So how many of these are fighting and how many are doing like commentary? Because what kills the promotion off the bat if they have Wanderlei Silva versus Fabricio Werdum as their first fight? Sure, they're veterans and they bring eyes, but you look like a retirement home. Now if they could bring in these guys, like Wanderlei, to do BJJ, that could be all in good fun. So we're going to have to wait and see what they're doing with these guys. Junior Dos Santos is older, but he's still fighting fit. Gustafsson is still a good name fighter. But there's a couple names like Palhares, Frank Mir, Greg Hardy especially, who gets knocked out every other week. He should stop fighting. The money ain't worth the damage at this point. Go work at McDonald's, get a nice low-level job, seriously. Being an athlete is supposed to be a fun way of making money. How's he gonna have fun getting chinned and getting a bunch of concussions every other month? But these other guys, yeah, don't have them fist fighting. It makes your promotion look like a joke. These are the guys who have been in a bunch of wars and taken too much damage, like Frank Mir. Let them just do BJJ. You can watch them and get that same type of eyes, but nobody's gonna feel dirty. And Marlon Moraes. That's the biggest example, even though he's much younger. Marlon is body beautiful. In all his losses, he's so athletically levels ahead of everyone. He fights, it's absurd, but he has no durability. He just had 2 bad knockout losses at the start of his career, just out cold asleep, but then he had a good career after, until the Henry Cejudo loss. Now he gets knocked out back to back, months apart after. Now he can't even take grazing shots on the chin. So why is this promotion signing him when he's retired twice and has gotten knocked out so many times in a row now? Again, maybe it's to do commentary and media, but in a time where we need some competition for the UFC, these are bad signs right off the bat. Have to stay in tune and wait for news. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments.